What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play as Italy. Got the Road to 56 mod and all those other good things. And it seems like we're doing okay. I don't know. I think things are going to start getting going pretty soon. It's it's 1938, middle of 1938. I think end of this episode we'll probably see some big things beginning to happen. But first up, I just want to have a look at this. So at the moment we have limited conscription. Plenty of options, of course. So what is this? This means mobilization speed is up and 2.5% recruitable population. Now we could switch that to extensive. That would increase our training time but give us more manpower. I mean, we can do that when manpower is low. Like right now it's not so much of an issue. Limited exports and partial mobilization. So we could switch to something like war economy, which would be quite interesting. Consumer goods factories 20%. I never know what that means. Like 20% what? 20 Sometimes it just doesn't. I think that's what's dedicated, I guess, towards it. But still, I don't know. That's a bit confusing. We'll leave that for now. Decisions available. But we've got some new divisions coming through the ranks. I think we need to make a new army for them because the other two are both at 24. Yep, we do. Unless, I mean, they could join this orange one. In fact, let's send them down there just for now. Just so, and then that will just at least give a little bit more to defend this island when it does come to it. Sicily. Probably just accept Sardinia's fate. I mean, although we could put some planes. We'll defend it with planes. Hopefully our boats will be strong enough against Britain. You never know. Maybe Spain will be. If Spain are in there, maybe they'll stop Britain getting as close. Not that I have much hopes. But we'll find out, obviously. Hopefully this will be done soon. So that we can start the other two. That'd be nice. We could do this fuel gain from refineries. We do need fuel. I don't even know if we have any refineries, but fuel will be important. But yeah, at the moment Germany is demanding the Sudeten. Okay, that's pretty big. Yeah, they're going to demand the Sudetenland. Stalin's improving the steel industry, similar to what we're doing actually at the moment. Burma Road for Great Britain, and France is going for the Giroud plan, which I think is bad news. I think that one doesn't tend to go too well, or maybe it goes really well. I don't know. One of them, one does, but they have not extended the Maginot Line yet. So they could be in trouble, and obviously sometimes even that doesn't matter. Germany sometimes does just waltz on through. We'll see how that pans out. But yeah, this could be pretty big. We'll see what happens to Czechoslovakia very soon. Arms protect the nation. Okay, great. But yeah, once it gets to 1939, that's when we'll look to explore some of that political part of our tree. I don't see how are these guys leveling up a lot. Like, no, they're still level 11. Okay, I don't think we're seeing a huge amount of success, but I'm training them as much as we can, hoping we see some improvement. At least until this war begins. Whatever does begins. Who knows? We do. I think we're low on the heavy tanks. Yes. We're actually really close for the first lot, and then it's none for the second. So maybe put these ones in, cancel them, put the equipment towards other stuff. That should work. We've got plenty of infantry coming. We've also got a few of these faster divisions that are sort of light and fast, and these are more heavy, fast divisions. Slowly coming along, which is all good. And we actually just got our first one of those. And we will create the new army around them. They are light blue. Yeah, that's fine. And again, I guess just garrison somewhere. Where do we want them? I don't even know. We don't want them near the mountains, which was the issue before. We don't have that much territory to give them, so let's just go to places that might have more food. Or whatever it is, supplies that govern this. Just garrison this area, blue tanks. You will not be alone forever. I'm going to give you a general too. Although none of them too. Oh, there's some field marshals down here who can manage 32 divisions. Maybe we could put some of those in. And yeah, a few more. Oh, and some more. Oh, and there are some of the Solaire tanks. So he's definitely in charge of our fast army for now. I don't think I ever set these guys to actually look after it. They seek strength in Lithuania has joined the Baltic Union. Is that a faction that has formed? That's interesting. I was not aware of that. I wonder if Poland is in it. There we go. Let's get these support weapons quickly. And we did finally finish the computer thing. No, we didn't. Ah, dang it. Okay, I really want to start these. I don't want to start other stuff, really. But if we have to. Right, 1938. No, none of this stuff's unlocked. Well, it is unlocked, but none of it's quick. Let's quickly grab this little upgrade for artillery, even though we think we have any yet. We're still needing a... Sorry, my voice just completely went there. We need a lot of tanks still I don't know why it keeps saying we need it for reinforcement, but then it says stockpile. Wait, what? I'm so lost. Is this broken? It says being stockpiled. I think they're just not being given out quick enough. So I'm going to actually cut another couple of factories off those. The right ascendant in France. French establishment. Wait, did France just turn? Okay, I thought France turned fascist, but I don't think so. I was very confused there. I'm going to contribute a couple more tanks to each. Okay, well, I apparently only took 2 off. A few more to getting these done. Because they're what we're behind on. Just keep building. We're building 10 a week across both sets. That's not bad at all. No war this year. German demands for the state and land territory. Considerable minority as it happened. What happened? Czechoslovakia was not invited. Agreement reached. Germany annexes the Sudetenland but will not pursue any further territorial gains in Europe. Well, we know how that went. Could you imagine the game was just like, yep, okay, let's follow this very strictly. We've said there's no war, so there won't be a war. That is probably the sort of thing an AI would do, because, you know, they're programmed to, like, follow whatever they say. Okay, I'm going to rearrange the divisions. This army will be broken up. It's just storage for now. When it looks like war's very close, I'm not just going to have one that's got full of tanks. Like, that probably isn't smart. Well, maybe it is. But yeah, I'll try and sort of spread them out within the infantry. But for now, we'll just give them somewhere to go. And I'll work on it. Right, so it's August. So we could keep develop aircraft carriers. I don't think I know how to use aircraft carriers. Building slots and naval dockyards. That would be kind of useful. We have been working on the Navy. We still haven't really done much in the air, which is kind of nerve-wracking. Haven't done anything in the colonies. We have done stuff here. We've definitely improved our infrastructure. This would allow it basically increase movement from north to south, which is pretty good. And this would give us more military factories and production of 20 more steel. We just added 25, another 20, and that would allow us to get our factories back, like, completely. We would no longer be dependent on whoever it is we're trading with for steel. We actually have quite a substantial amount of steel. Oh no, yeah, that is steel. So hang on, let's just see. Extracted, imported, exported, need. So we could definitely, I think, stop importing steel from Germany. I think I might be wrong. Maybe yeah, there's still plenty. There's now 12 extra, but that's going to increase again in a second. And there we go. Let's add another production of these heavy tanks. But yeah, once we get this national focus done, that will be another 20 steel, and that should be enough, hopefully. And all our civilian factories can go back to working on our stuff, which is what we want. There's plenty going on, military factories and civilian being built. 4th International. What is that? I never really know. Number of communist delegates from around the world met in Paris today for a founding conference, laying the groundwork in Paris. 4th International calls for its formation have existed for years, with supporters of Trotsky's theories taking the lead. Stalin has responded by ordering assassination on his rival. Oh. See how that goes. But for now, Stalin is still in charge, developing the Ural mountain region. How's Japan? Oh wow, they're doing pretty well. That is already a bad sign for everyone else, not so much for us. I mean, we might not join a team with them or anything, but they'll be fighting similar people in the long run. So pretty good. Are these guys in North Africa? No, wait, where are you? Oh, these are those two. Who the heck were these 6? Oh, so I just created a whole new army just for these guys. Although some of them are colonial troops. Hang on. Okay, this might work. Got a plan. Where are you? Pink guys. Just want to try something. If I put you... I swear those other troops were in Africa, that was all. If I garrison them here... Are they going to travel over here by themselves? Are they capable of that? Or not? Let's find out. They are. Okay. They're going somewhere. If this works, I'll be happy. Because I'm pretty sure this 2 set was... Well, these colonial troops that were the 2 that were initially in this army were in North Africa. And I made a mistake, and now they're over here. So I assume they did make it over pretty easily. Just by me clicking garrison. And if that's going to work, that's good news. Although that... I haven't pressed play. These guys seem to be heading somewhere, so maybe there we go. Maybe we figured it out by myself. Kind of. It's a Czechoslovakia issues partial mobilization. Oh, that's not good. Unknown focus. Oh, our decryption is too low. Are you serious? Is that for everyone? No, just some of them. I think it's because we haven't done that computer research thing. I'm really trying, okay? Where is it? We're doing one of them. Once this one's done, we do need to do the other one, which we can actually do very soon. Oil processing will be done. And I never checked this. The Baltic Union, it is a faction. Lithuania and Latvia. We'll see if they can hold strong. No other weird and wacky ones have formed, have they? Beyond the usual ones. The Allies with a lot of Africa. That's just the Chinese United Front. Great East Asian Coast Prosperity. That's too hard to say. They are there as well, though. How's Romania doing in there? Our conversion attempts 20%. That's not increased since the start of this episode, so might not work out for us. Is there anyone that's like pretty much already fascist? I mean, Greece could definitely. They're at 14%. Czechoslovakia is like 52%. I mean, why? Wait, what? Who's this? What the heck happened there? These guys got released. Very small, but they do exist. Whoa, lots of technology's done. Those guys did get released, so they are owned by Czechoslovakia for now. I imagine Germany will get them. Right, fighters. We don't really have many. Dive bombers. CV. What does CV stand for? That would be useful. Torpedo bomber. Okay, we can't get any of these. I'm not really sure if we're building planes at the moment, but if we want to expand the Air Force, I don't. Fighters are obviously good for defending our territory. Bombers are good for decimating our opponents. Heavy bomber, heavy fighter, dive bomber, fighter. Let's maybe research a type of fighter plane. Are we doing it? I think we need to do a new land doctrine as well. Assault or infiltration. So this will give us breakthrough in organization. This will give us motorized infantry, battalion organization, armored ops, infiltration assault, night assault, infiltration in depth. Or do we go down this one? Both look, I don't even know. Let's go left. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Let's go with assault. Could have probably bought that one, but never mind. I was tempted buying it with those military experience points, but we'll leave it for now. And let's see. Is Germany going to declare... Wait, what is that? Improving relations with Italy. Ah, I see. That's good, but I am pretty happy. Oh, Romania. Nope, their flag's not changed. I thought it had changed. Dang it. Got too excited too quickly. This is so confusing. Why it takes a little while to change, but whatever. But we're still behind on the light tanks, so let's keep producing more and more of those. Suggesting I build a ship. I think I need some of these, or it's just saying they're new. Or does it just want me to build? We're still building these other boats, and there's still 5 of them to come, and they're battleships, so that sounds like we should leave those on. The convoys are coming out. We have 276 right now. We're using a grand total of 7. Did all those troops that I said to come over arrive? They did. Okay, so that works. That's at least one way to bring troops over. Now looking at it, those are colonial armies. That probably wasn't the best idea. But it worked. So that is a good start. I figured it out all by myself. I'm actually going to send them to North Africa anyway. So they can head over here. They will defend Libya. And then these guys can sort of defend Ethiopia, I guess. Actually, I should probably be training just a couple more divisions out here. Can I get colonial divisions? Yes, train just one. We cannot have them spawn in Ethiopia. Never mind. Worth a try. I guess if I put them here and just add them to the armies, I assume, if I do them right. Let's put them somewhere where it's obviously meant to be going over there. Let's put them on the tip of this island. Hopefully that will make me remember where they're supposed to go, but these divisions all unassigned. Well, there's quite a few unassigned there. I just want to get the unassigned ones. There we go. Okay, so you've already got 13, so that makes it look a bit better. Not just tanks. Fuel is really running out. I don't really know. Army's consuming quite a bit, but I'm not really sure why we will run out in a year. Is it all these? Maybe it's time to stop these exercises. They have been doing them for a while. Maybe that's what it is. No, stop exercising. There we go. Maybe it is time to stop. I think that is quite resource intensive. they've been doing it for long enough now. Right, military factories. Where are we putting these? We're still putting them into the light tanks. Just trying desperately. We did just get a whole load of steel. Very good. We've got plenty of other stuff as well. I wonder if we should sell some of that for more civilian. Actually, yeah, we should try trade away. We have lots of steel, but I'm not sure how long that will last. But definitely some aluminium, maybe. And obviously, we can always cancel that. Right, it's November, so we can probably do one more. Expand the elite forces. Cannon. What's this do? Anti-tank. Review military budget. Winter training in Finland. Increase north. What does this lead to? Add building slots and military factories. Let's just complete this section. Let's get ourselves fully prepared. Industrial. All those boats we were building are done. I assume they just go into a navy. I don't really know how it works. Or at least back up the ones we have. That is one thing I'm pretty bad at in this game. And now we have 5 years worth of fuel. So I assume the exercise... Oh, that is bouncing around so much. It's not very reliable, obviously. We'll just ignore it for now. But yeah, Japan definitely making progress. Big victory here. 61 to 132. They're actually outnumbered. But... And factories are almost equal, but the loss is definitely going towards China. And obviously I assume Japan has better equipment, etc. So that's pretty good for them. But we'll see what happens. It's going forward. Okay, 3.7 years. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's an improvement on what it was. What are you up to? We can't see what Germany's doing. I think we'll get to see it again once this research is done, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe they're just too far. Oh no, I think it's the second one. But still, hopefully we'll get to see. France are banning the leagues, so that will get rid of communism. Britain we can't see. Spain going for an industrial boom. Sounds like that would be useful. What are the US up to? That was very quick. I don't think it's not the Manhattan Project as such, is it though, in this? It's just a free tech slot. Unless I am mistaken. Or maybe... Oh, research bonuses for nukes. Okay, he just went straight down there. Continue the New Deal, WPA. War Plan Black. He is already ready to invade Germany. He is not even considered holding off. And Japan. It's like he just knows. He's already thought of these things. He's just like, yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, fair enough. He's very ready for this. He's more ready than like France and Britain. So that's impressive. Right, still November. Not quite 1939. We've got a land doctrine on the go. How's our naval one going? There's so much more here. I don't really want to... The fate of Czechoslovakia. Oh, well. There wasn't a war yet. Destroyer sub detection. Destroyer organization. Escort efficiency. 10%. There we go. Let's grab that one. And then we can go over here. Still can't start that just yet. Any new... No, we can't do any new tank stuff. We're already doing this. What about this extra stuff? Is there anything worth just grabbing? Special research divisions. What can you do? Air focus, ace generation, max factories in a state, organization, recovery rate, lots of boat bonuses. I'm just looking at the means. Recovery rate plus 0.02. I mean, that, I don't know if that's a lot or not. Max factories in a state. That sounds like a good thing. Let's just get that. Hungary just declared war on these small guys. I assume that will be a quick one. No one else is involved. Yeah, Hungary should win that. Hungary, what? They're completely authoritarian, but they'll probably end up joining the Axis. And yeah, Czechoslovakia now gone altogether. They were doing okay for a while, but just not to be. Okay, reassert eastern claims. So we now see what Germany's up to. They have not done that much. They didn't even... Oh no, it's just not shit. We can't see it. Okay, fair enough. Sometimes I don't know how we can see America's, but not Germany's. Theirs is so big on this, but I assume they'll probably go the normal path. Reassert eastern claims. Maybe he's not even going to go west. Maybe he's just going to focus on going east. Slovakia. Oh, Slovakia's still here, and they're part of the Axis. Fair enough. At least someone had to be. Oh, and there we go. Hungary did just grab that state. Doesn't look like anyone's too mad at them. They can get away with that. Got another new heavy division, or fast division, whatever we're going to call it. Although they're not called fast divisions on here. Oh, they are Oh, that's just the template. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the army that does a lot of damage. As it's a field marshal, we might just fill it up, and maybe we just have the others as full of infantry. They do have a couple of tanks, I think, but not as many. Or we might just divide them up. Aim is probably to have 2 on each border, I'm guessing. It depends how well Germany does against France, and if we can avoid getting involved, if we can not have to fight on this border. Obviously we did fortify it. I know it's probably should be something we should be winning, but I'm happy just to stay out of this, focus over here instead. Try and conquer some more of the Mediterranean. Anti-Comintern Pact. Germany proposes we sign a pact to address the Comintern's goal of spreading communism through the use of subversion and violence. Signing this pact, we agree to share intelligence. So if we join, Germany gains opinion of Italy, so we'll like each other more, and we'll like the Soviet Union less. If we say no, Germany will dislike us. Okay, well, let's join. See what that does. And now we can try and finish this. Increase Fiat's presence in the south or redirect military fundings. Let's get those factories, and then we'll begin to move towards the political aspects of it all, of the focus tree. Hopefully. Right, we've got the plane. It is now 1939, so straight away there is plenty of stuff. Improved decimetric radar. We'll go for that first. But yeah, there's other things we can do too. Improved machine tools, etc. that we'll get as soon as possible. Some more divisions. Our first colonial division has arrived. They will be sent down to... I hope they'll actually make the journey. It looks like they are going to go. Yes, they did it. There we go. They got on the boats. We have so many convoys. I think we should, as good as convoys are, I think we should probably, like the fact we've gained like 50 since I mentioned it a minute ago, probably suggests we could do with a few less. Let's build some more boats, basically. Oh, naval repair queue. Oh, that's what all those things were. Can I just... How do I do this? Click to toggle. Currently there are no ships queued for repair. Oh, there's none. Okay, I thought there was loads. I guess, what do we go for? Battleships, heavy cruisers, light cruisers, submarines. Let's get a couple of submarines. I don't know what the difference is. Far cry from the crew boats to the war, modern submarine. Okay, that doesn't seem... They're worded the same. And let's get some more of these, because that's what it was building before. And then let's cut that down to 5 naval dockyards. It's still building plenty of them. And then we'll put 2, 2, 2, 1. Get some submarines. Get some new boats. And they can at least reinforce, even if I don't know how to properly roll them out. And it's recommending I build some planes, I think. Again, don't really know how they get deployed, but... we'll give it a go. We are actually building some of the dive bombers and some trucks. I don't know if we need as many trucks anymore. So maybe let's convert these to the planes, and obviously if the planes overtake, we'll go back. But the tanks, okay, we now do have a positive number of light tanks. Let's cut back a bit on them. Add that, or only one of them. I don't know what's going on, but only one of those factories. To the heavies, get some more of them. In fact, we can probably cut a few back. Stick those all on the heavy tanks. And the Soviet Union has annexed Tannu-Wat. Yeah, there we go. But it has happened. Right, another division to join up there. Is that all of them? Nope, there's a few more infantry ones. They come through at like 5 at a time, so that does make sense. But they're still small to get. And another fast division with all those heavy tanks. Max planning, overwhelming fire. Okay, that'd be quite nice. Get the extra planning. But we do want to focus on this stuff. Production efficiency cap up. That would be great. Thank you. But yeah, we are starting to get a lot more divisions. It's looking a little bit more promising. Nope, this army's growing quite a bit very quickly as it hits February. Okay, we have a lot of political power. Let's spend that. Let's invest it into something, or just start trying to convert more people. Romania, sort of fallen flat. Doesn't look like they'll be converting to the cause. Means we'll probably have to fight somebody else. Great. What do we do? What do we do? Oh, there's still more. Holy. Good. I mean, not that that's a bad thing. Just saying low manpower. I mean, 320k I think is good for now. Right, what do we want to do? What do I want to do? I want to spend some political power. Let's get a materials designer. There's so many. Anti-tank. Is it all for those things? Weapon and equipment, research speed, infantry equipment. infantry equipment, soft attack, plus 10%. I don't know what that one just seems like a good all-round one. Yeah, and the name actually said all-round in the second part, so that works out for everyone. Chief of Navy, commerce raiding specialist we cannot have, but we can have naval aviation or decisive battle. Let's go for that one, just because I don't have that many boats. And he is the guy whose idea we went with in the first place in the focus tree. All-weather, not Italo Balbo is dead. Bad weather penalty, ace generation, ace air experience gain. Let's get that. I feel like bad weather in the Mediterranean, it's not going to be that bad. I feel like it's nice there. I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong. This guy's army's getting built up. It can go up to 36, and then we'll start another new one. Maybe now, actually, we don't need to garrison as much. I'm thinking we can just put them on the front lines. This blue army can now come and man. Actually, how do we want this? Yeah, they can come to the French border for now. I'll see how it goes, and then we'll put the newest blue army on that very small Yugoslavian border. See what happens there. Apparently he's outnumbered, but that is just for now. It might change. I'm hoping it changes. That would be ideal, really. We'd want to be doing well. Portugal, no change there. France, still prepare for the inevitable. Aircraft manufacturer, nationalisation, modernised air support, okay. What's Poland up to? National Defence Fund, claims in Baltic. Well, good job they formed the Baltic Union. They would be in trouble without it right now. Okay, right, new plan. Purple divisions will take half this border with France. Or not. Not with Switzerland, nope. You take 2, 3 provinces, and then this dude takes the other 3, and they merge in the middle for a little strong point with all the fortifications. Hopefully that will be enough to hold them off. Now it says we're really strong, but that's because they're all grouped up and no one's here. But once these guys arrive, maybe that will be continued. We just got those 3 free factories all of a sudden. We still need more tanks, so let's put 2 on there, and then I'm going to put 1 more towards got a lot of everything. Is there anything extra we don't really have that we need? I don't think so. Maybe some more of these fighters, just because it's the ones in the negative right now, or just we need more of. And let's quickly grab this to finish that infrastructure rebuild. It now says we're heavily outnumbered again. I don't think the game knows what it's on about, but there we go. We're here. We're in our fortified positions. Hopefully that's enough. Can't believe France appears so strong. Maybe that will all change when it breaks out. Just grind them down. Wait until they weaken. As long as we can hold the line. And then this army, it says, is pretty strong. It's very much ready with our tanks to move in. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. I'm just waiting for things to start. It's March, 6 months until the real date, whether or not. Normally it happens earlier in the game, but we'll see what Germany fancies doing. You guys are all here. Okay, 6. I actually want you just to merge. Yes, that's easier. They will be in charge. We actually do need an army to defend just Italy, basically. So I will try and add to them a little bit as well. Basically, they'll defend this island, maybe the south, and then I'll hope the north is sort of going to be okay. Like I said, we may not even end up in a war with France too early on, because we're trying to avoid joining the Axis. But we'll see. There we go. Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Not the good for Poland, I'm afraid. Not go. Oh, wow, Japan making some real progress. Claims. Okay, keep doing it. Whoa, what happened to Mexico? Fair labor standards out. Okay. Reassure. Oh, wow, they went fascist. Okay, well, I doubt they'll attack the US, but they may prove a distraction if they end up getting dragged into it. Did Estonia? Estonia's like, nope, we ain't joining that Baltic Union. You've just turned yourselves into sitting ducks. I will rather stay separate. Probably a smart move for Estonia. But that's it for this episode. Probably the next one we will see things begin to finally kick off, and I will be back by then. So if you've been leaving comments moaning at me for how bad I've been playing the whole time, I'll finally be able to act on it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.